Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Yuki back here on my channel again. And today, this is going to be an update video pretty much on what's going on with things in life, and then updates with things that are going on my channel. Um, I just thank you guys for actually like sticking out, or for the few people that actually watch my channel, or for a few people that do come across it. I really do appreciate it. I'm not no overnight, like obviously everything doesn't happen overnight, and I try to at least stay consistent, at least with trying to actually do something with my channel, because obviously life just gets in the way in terms of like, work and things like that. So yeah, I'm just trying to give like a mini update on everything that's like been going on in my life. Pretty much things are actually going well. For those of you guys that don't know, I will be 26 at the end of the year in November on the 30th. Um, so my whole life essentially, um, I've just been like trying to figure things out in terms of like not just who I am, but in terms of like what I want to do with my life and things like that. Um, yeah, it's just a really big thing to me. I've been growing for like the past like 2 years, like in terms of mentally, like being very, aware of who I am, figuring things out in life as I go. I want to say I'm the most mature person on the planet, but I have been maturing as I've been getting older. So that's always a great thing as well. Um, it's really amazing to see how far that I've come and to be the person that I am today. Because me, if you would have asked me like 2 or 3 years ago, like who I am as a person, or like what's my mindset on a lot of things, like it would definitely be night and day on how the way that I react and how the way that I would think about things. Like I'm extremely positive now about things. Things come to me as they go. Like when I say something that's gonna happen, I actually genuinely believe it, and it actually does happen for me. So that's always a good thing to have that mindset. Obviously, I can't be Mr. Positive 24/7 all the time because I'm human, but I can tell you for the most part, like I appreciate literally just the smallest things that my life has to offer. Um, and the biggest thing for me as well is just not getting mad or upset at things I cannot control. Um, that was my biggest thing, is that I will always get mad or upset at the little things, like things that I can't even control, or things that I can't even, what's the word, that I'm getting mad at things that I shouldn't be getting mad at. The only thing that you can control in this life, or how the way you react to things, and how the way you um how the way you actually deal with certain things. I feel like that's the biggest thing, where people actually get mixed up, and they get it misconstrued on like what it is that they need to be doing. Or I literally am all over the place. I'm sorry. Even at this point, even though I've done a lot of growing, I still get nervous when I actually talk over the mic because I'm extremely introverted. That's something that I have been working on. Like I said, when it comes to the past 3 years, uh, or 2 or 3 years about myself. Even though I've gotten better when it comes to actually talking to people and getting my point across, or when it comes to public speaking and doing things like that, but I still get very nervous. So that's a really huge thing for me. That aspect I'm still trying to grow in. But going back to my point, yeah, just not getting upset at things I can't control. Um, that was probably like the biggest thing for me, and that's probably the biggest thing that held me back, is just being mad over things that I can't control. Instead of just moping around about it, the only thing that you can control is yourself. And nobody, at the end of the day, even if your problems aren't your fault, nobody's going to care about your problems. At the end of the day, you have to care about your problems yourself. And especially being in my position as a young African American male, like yeah, nobody definitely gives a fuck about your problems. Like nobody really cares. Nobody even remotely acknowledges your problems. So at the end of the day, if nobody's gonna acknowledge my problems, the only person that can honestly acknowledge my problems is myself. And what is acknowledging my problems going to do if I'm just going to sit around and mope? But with all of that being said, like I have a bunch of exciting news for myself, like in my personal life, before I go into like the update with my like with this channel. So I'm about to actually get a new car soon. I've already got the car. The thing is that I have to, pay for the insurance and then pay to like transfer the title over with the new car. And then as soon as that happens, I can, actually drive around in it. But right now I'm not going to do so because I technically don't want to be riding around dirty. Yeah, so that's actually very exciting for me. Um, so like and this is like really big for me, honestly, because now that means I can actually pursue something that I've been planning to do, which is real estate. So that's actually a big thing. So now I can actually start taking like in-person classes like at a specific place, which is like maybe like an hour or two away from like my actual like house. So like I could actually do the in-person classes that I wanted to do, and now I can actually do that, set that out. I've actually been studying for like the Georgia State real estate exam, partially here and there. Not trying to overwhelm myself or overload myself too much by like studying too much, but I have been studying, and now that I get to actually take the in-person classes, it's going to help me out a lot more to actually get that set off. So yeah. Um, Also, with the leftover money that I'm actually going to have when it comes to like me buying that car, I think I'm literally thinking about just like getting tattoos. Like I'm going to get like I've been planning like to actually have like a yin long tattoo, or like a essentially a yin long is like a Japanese dragon, or like the dragons that you see in Eastern folklore most of the time, which I really do love yin longs. Like that's like my favorite style of dragons. So I'm actually gonna get like a sleeve based on that. I'm also thinking about getting like literally a tiger's like the tiger's eyes like on my chest as well. And then I'm also thinking about just like I'm thinking about like getting a tiger, a gorilla, maybe a wolf tattooed on my left arm as well. Um, so you guys are probably thinking like, what in the hell? Like, does that have to correlate with each other? But it all ties into each other. So I plan on getting like my whole upper torso like tattooed, pretty much. Um, yeah, I think that's like a big thing for me. As crazy as that may sound, I know like I'm not probably supposed to get so many tattoos, but I actually just want them. But they'll be easy for me to cover up as well, so that's not too bad on that aspect for me. Also, another big thing, I'm about to start a Master Duel series. I'm gonna call it Road to Master or Road to Masters. Essentially, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick a deck. I'm gonna start on a fresh Yu-Gi-Oh account, like a Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel account, not my current one because I don't think it would be as fun. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to like grind out for like a few weeks before I actually start it, so that way I can get gems and things like that, or the staples that I need, like essentially playing story mode in it, and then yeah, playing story mode and then getting all the gems that I can get like through the early part of the game when you actually make a fresh account. And I'm still debating on which deck that I should play to get to Masters. So I'll probably talk to my friends about that. Hopefully they don't choose anything like Dark Magicians or Blue Eyes, because that would be utterly disgusting, and that's not a deck that I want to that I want to try to attempt to pilot all the way to Masters, because at that point that's just like wishful, like hopeful wishing. Like in terms of that aspect, I don't want to do Marine Cess, even though I do love Marine Cess, and Marine Cess is like one of my top two or three favorite Yu-Gi-Oh decks of all time. I don't want to use that. I don't want to use Shaddoll. I don't want to use any form of Zombie Eldritch or Zomblich, like anything Zombie World related. So I'd have to figure that out. I would try to use Dark World, but Dark World is not gonna be that powerful because they just banned Silver. Actually, Dark World is still gonna be good because they're adding Rainbow and they're adding the new Grapha fusion monster to the game, which is a deck that I want to use. I might just go the hero route. I think that might be it because hero is a very expensive deck, so that might just be something that I have to grind out for. Um, yeah, I have to talk to my friends on that. Hopefully, they actually watch this video and they give me ideas on what deck I should play. Um, so yeah, I think right now I'm going the hero route. Heroes might be the deck that I try to pilot all the way to masters. Another thing as well is that I'm about to actually put out a Yu-Gi-Oh deck profile. So when I do my deck profile, it's gonna be um, my deck profile is gonna be pretty much it's a Marine says deck profile, but I'm actually gonna show you like cards, combos. I'm also gonna show you um, how to how to do certain things with it. I'm also gonna give you when I do the deck profile, it's gonna be a deck profile on Master Duel and also in the actual TCG. So I can give you two different like decks that you can use for both metas. Because like I said, Marine Cess is easily top three favorite decks of all time for me. I love Marine Cess. I've been playing Marine Cess a lot on like my main account for Master Duel, and pretty much what I've been doing with Marine Cess is I've actually been clapping people up because most people are playing light and dark decks, and because of that, people are running around with Bestials. Because of the simple fact that obviously Marine says don't use light or dark monsters, they only use water monsters. It literally catches my opponents off guard, and it's a really big surprise. And like I said, Marine Cess is a really good deck. Like in Master Duel, it's not like a top tier deck because obviously the bug runs around on the rank ladder. But in the TCG, it's actually pretty good. Like it's a really good deck. I wouldn't even say it's a rogue strategy. It's more like a tier two, borderline tier one strategy. But a lot of people are really sleeping on Marine Cess in the actual TCG, which I feel like is in a really good spot right now because Bistools are running around the TCG again because of branded players. And it literally eats branded alive. Kashtira, it has a little bit of a harder time to deal with, but it's beatable against like it's beatable. Kashtira is very beatable in this current format. But with all of that being said, I've really just been like enjoying my time, like thinking about video ideas and thinking about things that I want to plan for this channel. Um, Another one that I'm actually gonna do, I think I'm gonna do a Kingdom Hearts playthrough. I really really love Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is um, one of my favorite video game franchises of all time. Obviously, I grew up with it. I grew up a Disney kid, anime as well, so it's the perfect hybrid game. I think I want to do a playthrough of that. The thing is I just hope like I'm not just boring in the video, but I'm gonna start off by playing Kingdom Hearts 1.1.5, and then I'm gonna go into 1.2, and then we'll go all the way to 3. I still haven't finished 3. I haven't finished the main storyline. Like I completed majority of it, but I guess in my off time I'll complete the file that I have. So I'm just gonna start a new file. Hopefully we have fun doing that playthrough. I hope I really enjoy doing that playthrough as well. This game that you see in the background right now that I'm doing, I'm probably just gonna use this game as like something to do update videos for. So whenever you see the gameplay from this video game, it's just gonna be an update video. I really do appreciate like all the little things that's been happening for me lately. It's really a blessing because like I said, like as I'm going back to the beginning, everything is just based off of mindset, and that's what I've been growing to learn. So I'm probably just gonna like keep talking like over this just to like say a little bit more. Also, one thing I'm actually pretty excited about too is that I can finally go to locals again. Not even just locals, but I'm gonna try to strive to also win major tournament scenes as well. So I want to do regionals, and then I also want to do a YCS. I have a goal in mind. My goal, and this may sound crazy. A lot of people think this is crazy, but my goal is to actually top a YCS with Marine Says. One day, I'm calling it now. It's gonna be very soon too. It's gonna be in the near future, like the next year, year and a half. I am going to top a YCS with Marine Says. I don't care what anybody says. I'm going to accomplish that. Um, I think a lot of people sleep on me, like in terms of the Yu-Gi-Oh community. A lot of people don't know who I am, but a lot of people gonna feel me. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, let me stop trolling. But in all seriousness, so I was giving you like updates with the channel. Let me give updates on life. Um, I do plan on taking a trip to India soon. Like within the next, like, I think probably it's gonna be somewhere sometime next year. I do plan on taking a trip to India, so that should be awesome as well. What else? What else? What else? Oh yeah, by the time I'm 28, I plan on actually buying my own home. I plan on buying a home. I don't want to like rent out an apartment. So yeah, that's actually a goal of mine. So it's a certain way where I'm actually gonna like buy my own home, but it's not like I'm rich or anything like that. Like I'm not saying like I have a lot of money or anything like that, but I've kind of like set myself up for the future essentially. So I do plan on like buying a home. I don't know where it's gonna be, like where I buy the home. Might be here, might be in a different country, but I do plan on buying a home. And yeah, like how many 28-year olds you know? Well, yeah, like I said, I'll be 26 at the end of the year. So 2 years from now, how many 28-year olds you know that can say they actually own their own home? That would actually be like very cool for me to actually do. Um, yeah, by far, like please don't take that out of context. Like I'm not rich, guys. Like I'm not rich yet, at least, but I'm just somebody who just like strives to actually progress in life. So I guess that's the beauty of it. But there's just so much stuff like I'm just excited, like excited for it. Like not even just like for this channel, but just in life. Um, yeah. Also, I have a really good job. Like it's nothing like extravagant. It's just a nice job. Um, it's something that I actually like. It's teaching me a lot, like more so with leadership. Like I feel like with my current job, I've been growing more with leadership. Um, that's also a huge goal of mine too, is to keep developing as a leader. Yeah. So on my job, I'm pretty much the youngest one there, but obviously I hold like a higher position over some of the people that I work with. So it's kind of easy for me to like you know learn that way. I mean, I've had jobs where I've actually had some sort of leadership position, but it was a little bit easier for me because like it was people around like my age group or people like slightly younger than me. But this time around, it's like probably a little more tricky on that aspect because of the fact that these people are older than me. These people have more experience in life than me. So they're like I'm like as a leader, you're always supposed to learn and you're supposed to adapt as well. So not only are they like helping me like become better at like taking charge and things like that, they're also helping me on the aspect of like life and learning things. And I'm always constantly learning things when it comes to people, and it's amazing. Like I genuinely like appreciate all of that, like all the connotation that come with it. Um, Also, I've been trying to read a lot more. Um, I'm not I'm not a big reader, but like I have been reading lately a lot more. I've been reading a lot more, so that's also a good thing as well. Um, I'm figuring like I mean I know I'm not dumb, like I'm very smart, but like I'm figuring out like I'm really smart. Like I'm like a lot smarter than like I give myself credit for sometimes. Um, what else? What else can I say? What else can I say about things that I've been learning? Not even just learning, but things about life. I keep saying what am I, a Buddhist monk? But but yeah, I'm just like growing and adapting. Like I'm just growing and adapting at everything. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? If you guys can't tell already, like I'm not trying to stretch this video out just to fill out the audio, but like I'm really trying to figure out more that I can say because it's really like a good bit that's going on. Ready to the tattoos. Oh yeah, and yeah, I'm building a PC for myself. That's another thing. I'm building a gaming PC. I don't know if I've actually told you guys that, but yeah, I'm building a gaming PC for myself, and I'm really excited for that too. Yeah. Oh yeah, one thing that I've also been doing a lot lately, I've been I need to slow down because, like I said, even though like I have been really good with my money lately, and I've been doing all the right steps and precautions, like when it comes to things. If you guys can't tell, like I'm a huge gamer. If you guys actually looked at my video game collection, you guys will see I have a lot of video games. But right now, like yeah, I've been buying a lot of video games, and I kind of need to like slow down when it comes to that. So yeah, that's a huge thing that I need to get under control. But with everything else being said, I just really hope you guys enjoyed my commentary. I really do appreciate everything. You guys are amazing. I'm going to keep putting out content, and I just genuinely appreciate like any and everybody here that actually listens to my video and actually watches like my channel. Just for the few supporters that I have so far, I really do appreciate it. But just as always, it's been your boy Yuki, and we're signing off. So, peace.